here for the Asian Racing Federation local handicap. Last few coming forward. It is searing hot here in Riyadh, as warm as it has been all week. Beautiful cloudless sky and a lovely way to kick off with a big field, a race worth $1.5 million. In goes Badr Al Samawi, one of the key fancies here, super consistent horse, runner-up here last time, winner of his previous 2 starts, a colt by Mucho Gusto, who actually contested the first ever edition of the Saudi Cup and ran very creditably to finish eventually 3rd for Bob Baffert, who has 2 runners in this evening's feature race. Richard Hoyles is waiting for us for the opener. Richard, all yours.
Lelalem completes the line then, wide across the track at the 1800 metres, and they all leave the gates. A little bit slow was Lelalem from that outside berth, and in the early strides, one of those is forward with Al Jamani, and Shadow also taking a handy position in the black jacket. Away to the left-hand side is Das. Wider out, the red with the white cap is Tazim, who's in a handy position, and having missed the start, Lelalem presses on wide out. The grey out the centre is Mababa, and it's Mababa who moves through to take the lead. So it's Mababa who has the advantage, Lelalem racing in second early on. The green sleeves is Miss Sale just ahead of Badr Al Samawi, who's the grey and the light blue colours, racing in 4th. Shadow, Das and reading out still front rank amongst the leaders. Alan May in the yellow cap. The black cap Layla Doro is racing in midfield. Ibn Toulon is wide on the track in company with the filly Anna Kaleja. Just behind the leaders on the inside, Miss Sale tracks those in company with Motata Beta. Also just behind the leaders is the yellow jacket of Almabir, who's quite well back. Last of all at this stage is Ibn Laboon, and also being ridden along is Almakam. So macing in the turn, it's Mababa who leads them out of the back straight. Still has the advantage from Lelalem racing in 2nd place. In 3rd, the white cap, red jacket of Tarzim with Miss Sale out wider. Racing in 4th place, the yellow cap up on the outside of Ala May, who still races in a handy position. Ibn Toulon just beginning to wind up as they continue to make the turn. And as they do so, out in the lead, Ala May strikes on in company with Tazim. Miss Sale moves into 3rd place. Then in 4th is Salfan, the red cap. Ibn Taloon races. Next, Badr Al Nasawi is well back at this stage. It's Tazim for Flavian Pratt, engaging in a battle here with Ala May. Still staying on is Ibn Toulon into 3rd place with Miss Sale. Then Salfan as they enter now the final 200 yards. Tazim has the advantage. Ibn Toulon still making ground, hanging out under pressure. Ala May, Miss Sale. The line is needed here by Tazim. Tazim from Ibn Toulon. Tazim holds off Ibn Toulon, who is 2nd again. Miss Sale on the inside of Ala May, 3rd and 4th. Photo required there. Fallet Kia stayed on to be a never near a 5th, just ahead of the filly Anna Kaleja. Tazim for Flavian Pratt has just held on for Red Stable in the white cap, holding on from Ibn Toulon, who was 2nd last year and has filled that position again. Miss Sale in 3rd for Mohammed Al Daham, and they were clear. Oh, in fact, on the outside, has he just got 3rd? Yeah, I think he has just got 3rd, ahead of Ala May, and they were clear from Fallet Kia, who came home in 5th place. Tazim kicked for home at the top of the stretch, and poor old Ibn Toulon, he didn't quite get there once again. So Ibn Toulon behind Tazim. Tazim in 153.47 by a head to Ibn Toulon. Miss Sale was a length and a half further back, and Ala May a neck in 4th.
Flavian Pratt crowned Eclipse Award champion in the United States. What a 2025 he had, and he's beginning 2026 in the same vein. He wins on Tazim here for Prince Faisal bin Khalid bin Abdulaziz and Fahad Saad, and gets the better of Ibn Toulon. Make it for this race, 9, 6, 12, 11. It's tight for 3rd, but Pratt wins it, and he will have high hopes of taking the Saudi Cup itself later on the Bob Baffert trained Nisos. Good finish, good ride, heart breaks for the runner-up, but the rail may not be a bad place to be, Tom.
No, it looked like he was curling up in the final stages of this contest, but this horse does have enhanced stamina over further. You know, 2,400 metres, 2,000 metres as well. Both distances he's won at. Flavian Pratt kicked early in the home straight, which is generally what you want to do here. But it did seem quite taxing out there, and stamina really came into play. Ibn Toulon, unlucky, 2nd again. But the finishers, the horses with the proven stamina, Nick, came through in the end.
Yeah, 9, Tarzim beats Ibn Toulon. Misail did get third, a neck ahead of Alamé, as Richard told you. Falak Kier was fifth, and Anna Kalegia came home in sixth. But it's a win for these very familiar colours of Prince Faisal. Tarzim it is that has won for Flavien Prat. And Michel, not unforeseen by you. We will dissect that in a little more detail in a few moments' time. But first of all, Ollie Bell is alongside the delighted winning rider.
He sure is, Nick. It's a huge day for Flavien Prat. Good to see you. Well done. Just talk us through the race.